If you haven't seen the podcast episode on gen rushing, I highly recommend watching it, as a lot of the points in that video are going to be brought up here, and it's also a really fun experience. With that out of the way, enjoy the video. Yeah, this is the new fast track. So the comeback chapter for DBD released yesterday, and there's a bunch of mixed feelings about it, so I'm gonna dumb it down. Trickster is having an identity crisis. Gunner material.
Jesus Christ, why is she so hot?
A pretty but really hard to navigate map. And finally, behavior is somehow making a perk go from decent to absolutely busted in a single patch. Now, I know they've done this before with For the People Buckle Up and Franklin's Weave, but this right here just takes the cake for how bad it is. Spook and Jukes already made a video about this, but I want to throw in my own thoughts about it as a survivor main going into a killer main. So this buff is pretty bad, and for the survivor mains who are going to defend it, I'll explain. A token system with a 2% stackable gen decrease is absolutely stupid for many reasons, because it rewards the survivor running the perk for their teammates being dog shit, while it punishes the killer for actually spreading their hooks around other survivors. Plus, stacked with perks like Stakeout and Hyper Focus are going to make this even worse. This buff alone is going to lead to a whole meta where survivors are either being tunneled out at 5 gens, or we're going to start having to bring Unbreakable every game if we want to get any progress whatsoever, because I think it's coming fast. Now, how I would fix it is how it should have been done in the first place, and that is revert it back to the way it was, and maybe buff the numbers a little, but to where it's more viable. Because I would rather get more gen progress lost than having to have the killer or me suffer because of a permanent 2% gen decrease. Now, I've never done this before, but I think right now would be a good time to start saying, get your voices heard to behavior that this perk needs to be reverted. Not nerfed, but reverted. Because there was nothing really wrong with it before, and now it's the most busted perk in the game, and it needs to be back down to where it was. I really don't know how behavior expects us to trust them when they don't even listen to the most basic players that the current idea they're pushing with Fast Track is absolute BS. In the end, I really hope behavior fixes this soon, because if they don't, we're going to be in for a horrible month of DVD being Slug and Tunnel Central. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want more videos like this, be sure to comment down your thoughts below. Alright, stay awesome, guys.